Yeah, check, yep, check it. I'm up early in the morning, yawning. Put Opie Anthony, yeah, Jimmy Tranny pointing. Opie like brother man, Ant wants to join the clan. Jimmy on the other hand, he working the other hand.
Turn my headphones up. They're horrible people, to say in this old. Objectionable human beings, and I want you to know, unacceptable to my scene, but I'll give it a go. 50 Cent, Larry King, Opie and Anthony Show.
Go. I know you're feeling the flow, while Opie's mother hucking, Jim's trying to get blown. And we come to play around and we still in the show. I know you never heard nothing like this before.
How important is your board? Bored you'll never be, and don't worry about getting shot when you're with Anthony. Oh yeah, on the edge of your chair. Cause you really want to hear Opie, Anthony, and Jimmy. Just keep it right here.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, check it. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, now Mike Tyson up in this bitch. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Booga, booga, booga.
Enough of this palaver. Let's get this show on the road.
Friday. Good morning, everyone.
Hey.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Anyone eat any pussy last night?
Oh, boy. Plenty of pussy to eat at home.
Oh, man, there's plenty of pussy to eat at home.
Rob Ford is the greatest person to ever live.
Rob Ford, it's his daily apology that he has to give for everything. Every day there's something new. This one is fantastic. The whole thing, it was him saying what he said. I'm sure we have the clips and stuff. The media around him, flabbergasted is the word.
Well, what about the jersey he was wearing, too?
The jersey
he came to work for Battle. He's in a football jersey with his name on the back.
And I guess somebody from the team. What team that was it?
I have no idea. I guess I would assume it's the CFL team for Toronto, which I don't even know.
They were very upset.
Are they the Argonauts?
Yes.
That's the only CFL team I know, the Argonauts.
They were very upset that he was even wearing it. I mean, this guy...
There's the Stampede as well. I think I know two CFL teams.
I bet that's Calgary, the Stampede.
Yes.
They have the Calgary Stampede.
Yes, I believe so. Their football field is stupid.
Why were they mad at him for wearing their jersey?
Well, because he's a disgrace.
I disagree completely.
Of course.
Most people are disagreeing completely.
I'd be proud to have him wear my name.
Most people are for Rob Ford. The people are.
Just think what that jersey gets used for, to wipe his mouth off after he's home eating that fucking pussy. Yeah, I put mustard on it. I eat that fucking shit.
He rules, and I pray that he doesn't step down. Although it's getting harder and harder for him to do his job and stay around.
Now he's saying he's getting professional help, but for like drinking, maybe not for crack at all.
Certainly not for eating pussy, because he knows how to do that.
Oh man, might as well face it. You're addicted to pussy.
He doesn't just sit there and lick the fence.
No,
he knows what he's doing. Does the alphabet.
He gets in there.
To say that to the press.
And then as he's giving his apology, his wife is standing right next to him, like supporting him.
Right, with her hands over her pussy.
Of course, because
it's all raw and sore.
Looking at that pussy.
Why would you put your hands over your pussy?
You got it.
If your husband's talking about your pussy.
Right.
Amazing. Fucking amazing. I am so heated up.
Oh.
I am so fucking heated up. I haven't been heated up in a long time, but this fucking place.
What happened?
Oh, they're holding us up for $350,000. That's what's happening. I am so fucking heated up, and I know we got a great day of radio, and this Rob Ford clip is going to be amazing. I am so fucking heated up. At every turn, these fucking guys are in our way.
I think
we need to figure out how the fuck to move on.
I think at this juncture, we best leave it to the professionals to talk this over.
What?
Off the air about
what professionals?
About money and the
professionals?
The event.
What professionals?
I don't know, like the guy that's in charge of that. And
they wanted $1 million, and then
geez,
now
maybe we shouldn't mention.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. I'm just saying. Maybe we should just.
It's fine, man.
I'd like to.
These people need to know that they're holding us up.
Event.
We're not
a good event.
It sounds like a great event. Yeah, I'll do just basics.
Oh boy.
Scott Greenstein wanted a big event from Opie and Anthony.
Yes.
A big event. He goes, you guys need a big event. Everything's going great. We're happy with the radio show. You're bringing in subscribers, but we just need one of those big over-the-top events. And he said it to us over and over again, and we finally presented him a big event. I could say it this way.
Oh,
I know.
No, I'm fine with this.
I know I could say it this way. So we're like, here you go. Here's your big event. And it's an amazing event that we want to do around the 20th anniversary of doing radio together.
Yes.
This coming summer, it's going to be 20 fucking years for us. So it's a big event, and it celebrates the fact we've been a radio show for 20 years. 20 fucking years, by the way. That's crazy.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
And we're like, good news, it doesn't even cost you a dime. Because when he told us that we need a big events cost money, cost the company money.
Yeah.
So we're like, not only are we delivering a big event for you and for us, just like you asked for.
It won't cost you a dime, and you'll be able to keep your insurance.
We got to get into that as well.
Yeah.
So we think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We're going to take on all the responsibility and the risk. He turns around and says, this sounds all well and good, but we need $1 million.
Oh, boy.
So we're like, what?
Oh, boy.
So then Bob and people got involved. And now it's down to $350,000 they want.
Yeah.
Scumbags. What? Fucking scumbags.
I have to say this. I am so heated up. And I swear, give us just a few minutes, and then we'll move on to Rob Ford and everything else, and I'll make believe this isn't happening. Mm-hmm. I'm good at that these days. In the past, I wasn't. Things would eat at me all day.
Eat at you. Like
it's like
pussy.
I don't understand what else we could do for these fucking guys. That's exactly what they asked for, and we delivered.
And it won't cost them anything.
Won't cost them anything.
Yeah, that's the important part. It's not going to cost anything.
And they can make money off the event.
Uh-huh.
So they can make money off the event. But they make it almost impossible for us to move forward with the event.
Yeah.
Because they want $350,000. It's mind-boggling.
Let's just leave in a year. I'm not bluffing. Let's just do a podcast. Everyone is saying to do it.
No.
Of course.
Everyone is saying to do it. They'll be well rid of us, and we can move on.
We would be not to be cocky, we would be pretty much the biggest podcast right out of the box.
Yep.
I know it. I mean, we're doing a podcast. We see the numbers that we're doing with a quick 1-hour podcast that we just throw out there every week, and the numbers are very impressive. And most of the people downloading the podcast are the ones that are listening to the fucking show anyway.
Yeah.
But if that's the only way to get us, those numbers are going to go way the fuck up. These guys are not going to do anything for us. They can't fucking redo the studio. They can't fix our fucking phones. They won't allow us to do these big events.
It's fucking enraging.
I mean, we'll never be able to do a virus tour because they're going to hold us up for money for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's enraging at this point. We got to leave. We can't keep just babbling that, and then just take it up the ass every time it's time to negotiate.
Yeah.
These guys will not do anything for us. As long as they got Howard Stern, they don't care about us or anyone else here. And then when Howard leaves, then this company will fucking run around like those ants when you kick over an anthill, and they'll rebuild and figure it out then. But until then, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They want $350,000 from us for an event that we're handing to them. But they're going to turn around and spend more money on Howard Stern and a birthday party. They haven't spent $1 on us. Not one.
No.
Not one promotional dollar has been spent on us.
They want to make money off of us like that. But
if they were asking for $10,000,
right,
and just to throw it all on the table, and we make a very good living and we have amazing jobs. And I know people spin this because you got the haters out there just waiting for every word so they could go with it. But we're drastically underpaid too. I'm not going home crying about it because I know we have easy jobs and we make a very good living. But on top of it, we're drastically underpaid. $350,000.
it's disgusting.
To do an event they have nothing to do with, that we came up with.
Disgusting.
The bargain point here is that we it doesn't cost them anything.
Not $1.
It's the big event.
They wanted the big event.
It doesn't cost anybody money.
What do they think big events cost money? What was he thinking in his head when he said we need a big over-the-top event with you guys? That they would just throw us in a field with microphones and hope people show up and hopefully we throw some kind of weird thing together? It costs money. Because you got to get things in place. This event, we want to hire other things. I'm trying to keep it vague.
Yeah.
But it's an all-encompassing event that we're taking on, that we're making phone calls and dealing with agents and managers and all sorts of shit. They don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It's the worst situation I've ever been involved with professionally.
Because they're just holding us back. There's so much other things we could be doing. Like Tim Sabian, I'm so happy he's involved, and that's one reason why the show sounds better. Just knowing that we have a guy that knows radio's behind us finally. It pumped us all up. We all know that.
But then they're shaking us down. It's a shakedown.
It's a shakedown.
But
he wants tactics.
He wants this to be a media destination. Tim, this will never be a media destination because the company won't allow it. What he means by a media destination, it's like you do a radio show, you have a comedy tour on the side, you have this event that we're not mentioning officially on the side, and other things. The animation festival.
Hey, weren't we supposed to get that together?
Yeah.
How much do they want for that one?
They said we could do it, but they haven't discussed numbers yet. They're not going to let us just do it.
The last meeting we had down there a while ago,
right?
Remember the animation thing? And they're like, "Let's do it. Let's go. We're going to go. Let's go." And then, what happened?
I don't know.
Forgot about that. See, we just forgot about it.
I don't know. So, God bless Tim for thinking that this is going to be a media destination. No, it's just going to be a radio show with a bunch of guys that still have passion for what they're doing. So they're going to turn these mics on every day and perform in a shitty fucking studio with no one paying attention to us at the company. None.
Yeah.
None. And then we have to hear from the listeners every fucking day that the app is down. And then I walk down the hall and I tell them again that the app is down and that people every day tweet me and say, "Look, I can't do this anymore because it's not worth the value anymore. Yeah. I can't pay for something that doesn't work properly." I get tweets every day about that. Every day. Fuck. It's ridiculous.
Goddamn ridiculous.
Give us money.
They want money for an event they needed from us. They said, we really want a big over-the-top Opie and Anthony event. So, I go, Scott.
They could make money off of it.
Absolutely. I go, and then Bob's a fucking wasted time because I was on the phone with him off and on. I'm like, look, you got to make this happen and explain this to these guys that it's really starting to piss us the fuck off.
Oh, well, guys, we just can't do it.
People understand? They said, we need an event. I said, Scott, give us some time. We'll figure it out. And then finally something happened and something was placed in our laps. I'm like, oh, my God, this is perfect. And it celebrates the 20 years of doing radio together.
That's great.
So it'll be all encompassing. We'll get our friends together and other people that have nothing to do with us because they'll want to be a part of this.
And then...
And they want $350,000, and then they turn around and they give Howard Stern more promotion. And I know he's a big deal. Of course, I get it. I do get that part of it.
It's paying tribute, like in the old country, only they're doing it here in Sirius XM.
What the fuck are they going to do when Howard leaves? What the fuck are they going to do? Because they don't have us. They don't have us. And they don't have anyone else around here because most of the guys left. Mad Dog doesn't want to be here either. So who do they have when Howard decides to leave? Then you're going to fucking scramble and figure it out? Or do you take care of the people now? Fuck.
This event was supposed to be announced already.
Oh, yeah.
But we can't because they are demanding money.
It's crazy.
It's really... I always try to play the middle. Like, well, let's see their point too. It makes me physically ill how fucking greedy and sickening it is.
Yeah.
The way, because it's not going to cost them a dime. They don't understand the value of us doing something decent like that promotionally would work. It's like they hire big name guys to come in here and have studios here because it's a promotional thing. Right. It's smart.
Right. Go ahead, sorry.
They do. They spend money to get guys in here. Entertainment Weekly, it gets celebrities in here. It's all promotion. It's all about branding. It's a smart move.
Entertainment Weekly is is a fucking disaster. It's a bust, and they spent so much money launching that thing.
But I mean, that's just their motive, is to get people in here because that will make the name bigger. You get more eyes on the platform.
Yeah,
that makes it bigger.
It's those pictures in front of the thing that says Sirius XM. That's pretty much the money maker.
Okay, and I get that. So here's an event that has nothing to do with the company that would be promoted, talked about here. The only thing is basically they're hijacking us for, or saying that they want money for us talking about it on the air. It's basically where it would come from, I'm guessing. Where else could it come from?
But that gives them the potential of making money off of the same event.
Of course. If you had a sales department that wasn't terrible,
you do it through sales and stuff. I'm not going to go into how radio makes money. But usually, if there's an event, sales gets on board. They sell the event, it's called, and you wind up making money through advertising and whatnot. You don't go to the show that's getting the event together and shake them down.
It's a shakedown.
It's a typical, like, mob shakedown.
Because the sales department, I tried bringing one advertiser to the show.
Right.
And it didn't work because the sales department, it was a company that was just going to advertise on my advice show after, and then some Opie and Anthony ads.
Sure.
And the amount of money they went and asked for, I almost fucking had a stroke when I found out.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed.
What was the number?
$100,000.
They want $100,000.
Like, but it wasn't
for a company that probably didn't have it.
It's a company that really is just getting going.
Right. So
didn't have it.
So you start the relationship. You start them low.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have advertisers.
No.
Thank God for Steven Singer and a few others. But besides that, we don't have advertisers. And here's a guy that you could have started a
Dollar Shave Club.
A relationship. Dollar Shave Club. Thank you. Yes.
You know what? I've over the years brought a couple of potential advertisers to the table, and same thing.
Same thing.
I had the gun store that I go to. Guy was like, "Hey, advertise on this." So I was like, "Yeah." I gave him a contact and everything.
Right.
And he's like, "Oh my God, what they were asking for." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it."
Yeah.
But those all add up. Instead of, the people hear the same nonsense when we go to break over and over again.
Yeah.
Fill that shit up with some new advertisers that, are on a lower level, and then hopefully they come up with more money, whatever.
Absolutely terrible.
So
that's why, because the sales department, to me, handles things that way. Everything's not their fault, but they handle things that way. And I've seen it firsthand. It was somebody I really, really wanted to bring here.
Right.
And why would the company think that they could get it done with another event? Because they have it in any other event.
Right.
Yeah.
So instead of just going to the sales department and firing who needs to be fired, they come to us with a fucking pistol and say, give this or you can't do that. It's
well, then don't.
Terrible.
Then don't ask me for an event.
So we hear you're doing an event. Well, you need certain protections.
Right.
It's like the San Gennaro Fest when fucking Paulie.
Right.
Paulie.
And then.
Hey.
And then the people that were involved that, are helping us out with this promotion, that, they're
like, what?
I didn't really give them my time at first because I knew in the end this was the end game. Because, you get tricked.
Yeah, we get tricked.
You start getting tricked like, okay, maybe things are finally different. Like that day when the engineer guys all stood around with clipboards to listen to what we need done in the studio. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll get on this right away. We just got to have a meeting and figure it all out, and a timing issue when we could do the work. And then we just never saw the guys again.
Yeah.
They left, and that's over with. So, sorry, fuck. It's just so annoying. There's so much more we want to be doing with this radio show, and they just don't give a fuck. They don't even give a fuck if we do a good radio show. I'm convinced of that. It would take months for them to know that we're just calling it in.
And when they said they wanted money for the big event, I said, I must go to Don Corleone.
And then I got a deal, because I guess I'm the Sirius fucking helpline or something, or the complaint line.
Yeah. No, we all get those.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yesterday was the rate hike thing that everyone tweeted me about. Like, oh, what a perfect time to send us a letter that that the rates are going up after the app has been a complete disaster, especially lately.
Oops.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that's today's fucking bitch. Every day, though. Every day.
Yeah.
We just want to fucking do more.
It's an event that really would be fun, and we all want to do it. Everyone on the show wants to do it.
It would be annual, too, I think.
It would be amazing.
If the first one goes well, then it would be kind of an annual thing.
This would probably put every other event we've ever done to shame. So,
of course.
But, you know.
But no cost to them.
No cost to the company.
Instead, they run down the street at us with baseball bats. Hey, yo, come here. That's what it's like. Come here. Wah! Break your fucking ankles and kneecaps. It's a shakedown.
It's stunning.
There's nothing different. Right. There's not one difference between what the mafia did with people and what the company is doing with this event. It's exactly the same.
And a lot of people wondered what happened to the bus trip. Well, what happened to the bus trip was there was nothing behind it.
Yeah.
The best this company could figure out is they could rent us a couple buses.
Yeah.
That was it.
And that was it. And we never did get to the point where they had to make them materialize. So we don't even know if they really would have been able to do that.
Well, they're having a tough time with it, obviously.
Yeah.
The event kept being pushed off. We were supposed to do that last spring, and then we were going to do it in the fall. And now, obviously, we're leaning toward winter here. That thing is done. And the reason we canceled it because we're like, there's nothing planned.
No.
Because there were things we could kind of ask for, and, they weren't really coming through. No. You can't just throw us on a bus with microphones. I mean, we would make it work, but you need other things happening.
Yeah, that would be good for an hour,
right?
And then we'd be like, oh boy, we're just driving. Yeah.
But I mean, hearing what I heard yesterday, I'm just like, holy fuck! I don't heat up like this much anymore. It's not worth my time.
Did you talk to Bob?
No, I didn't even hear from Bob. Why would I hear from Bob? I heard from somebody else. Yeah. No, why? Why would Bob, give me a call back after I told him how, you really got to get in there and explain this shit? Yeah, why would he call when, there was new news about the thing?
Yeah, well.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
Move on?
Move on.
Oh, boy.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
We didn't sue the company or any of that shit. What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Are we supposed to sue these guys and then they'll fucking, start taking care of us?
Maybe
the guy that sued the company for a lot of fucking money that would have really been a major issue if he won, they're throwing a birthday party for. Like, that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's all about him, and that's it. That's how they feel this company should run. Fine. We're getting extorted.
It's extortion. Yeah. It's like, go up. Yeah, we'll let you do that. Oh, by the way, that's going to cost you.
Right.
Oh.
Can we do something that we haven't done? Like, let's break now.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Let's break now.
We'll get into that rhythm for the day because of guests and whatnot.
No, let's just break now, and so we could really just fucking, move forward with the show.
I like that.
All right, because the Rob Ford thing is way too good to be all pissed. I want to enjoy that clip a little bit, and we'll talk about Obama and Charles Barkley saying some cool shit today. We got a Sports Center anchor that's in a lot, in trouble for just a nonsense comment.
For nothing.
And we got a lot of great guests coming in. We got Dr. Steve coming in today.
Dr. Steve.
See, he's been hinting that he's got something that's going to be great for the show.
Yeah?
He's been hinting that he really has a good thing that he's doing for us today.
He's finally going to get a medical license?
I was thinking he's going to demonstrate his own Kevorkian machine.
He has like an apnea machine, but it's got fucking whatever would kill you in it. Good improv show.
We got John McGinley coming in.
I met him yesterday briefly as he was walking by. How great.
Oh, you did?
That son of a bitch is good.
Yeah.
What are you saving up to be? Jewish?
Got a bad feeling about this one, Bob.
And Eliza Schlesinger will be here as well. So, yeah, I'd rather break now and then we'll fucking go balls to the
Make
wall.
love, relax.
We'll make love.
Yes, of course.
We'll spray sperm on each other.
Spray. Oh, my God, that fucking story Nicole was telling yesterday.
What?
Oh, my God. She was talking on the after show there about jacking off her ex-boyfriend,
right,
like years ago. And she used to do it because she liked watching how far he could shoot his jizz. and sometimes he would hit the TV. And then she would
meant
clean it up.
transvestite.
Yeah, I hit the TV.
There's a guy standing right there on his wrist.
Hit the TV.
Yeah. She was like, it used to get her off to like have him. He would jerk off,
Yeah,
right?
she would just watch him.
She would
jerk
watch him
off.
jerking off, and she would be amazed at how far it went.
How far?
He would shoot like across the room and hit the
Yeah.
TV, and then she.
But what's
would
across
clean-
the room?
Well, it's probably not a big room at
like
that
an
point, but I mean,
apartment, I would guess.
unless the bed's on the TV, it's pretty
Yeah.
fucking impressive.
They probably, I doubt it was an apartment in the Time Warner building, but it was still probably nice. It wasn't that big.
I don't think I ever shot that far.
Her biggest wish is that she enjoyed giving blowjobs more because she wants to give her husband more
Oh, she doesn't
blowjobs.
enjoy them that much? Oh,
Well,
boo,
No,
Nicole.
she said she wanted an addiction to blowjobs.
Yes, she wanted an addiction to blowjobs.
Like she wanted to enjoy giving them on a daily basis,
Right.
multiple blowjobs.
Crazy.
Her husband would love that.
Yeah, she said she's good for like a couple a week.
That's all right. You know, I mean, it beats
A couple of
you.
weeks isn't bad, sure.
That's
It's not enough, though.
Well, her just talking about that shit was pretty good.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
say. And then how, maybe getting fucked in the ass because she's pregnant and stuff.
Wow.
It was really sex. That was sexed up show you had there
She's
yesterday.
having anal sex? Good for her.
She's not.
Well, she was talking about it.
We were suggesting the idea.
Oh,
right.
okay. Fair enough.
But the whole thing was very titillating.
It was, right?
Oh, just because,
Were you jacking it on the way home?
I almost pulled it out and started fucking tapping it against the steering
Well,
wheel.
of course, Sam's voice gets in the way.
Oh, yeah, and then
Shut
Sam's
up.
fucking
This is hot stuff.
voice, which is akin to, I heard, actually, I think it was John H. Glenn said as his heat shield cover was ripping away, entering the atmosphere, similar sound was made as Sam's voice.
It's not that bad.
Well, according to Entertainment Weekly, it's not good.
No, Entertainment
it's
Weekly
true.
says it's probably amongst the worst sounds in the world.
That channel's hurting for not getting you on board. They're
That's
just
true.
dumb. You brought in you would have brought them a little audience right off the bat too.
Absolutely.
You ever been
Fucking idiot.
stopped at a light and
Yes.
a truck? Oh, good. A truck with bad brakes is stopping next to you, and it's stopping so slowly and taking forever. And it's just going.
Now imagine if that
Sam
sound
Roberts.
was giving you an entertainment update.
Right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm surprised it wasn't a Who Kid in the studio that made it difficult for you to.
Who Kid was hilarious when he thought that Owen Hart had said hello
We said a couple
the other
of
night.
things. He said, yeah, he thought that he had met Owen Hart because
Owen
a
Hart.
friend of mine from high school said, "Tell Sam I said hi." He said, "What's your name?" And he said, "I'm Owen Hart."
And he's like, Owen Hart said hi.
I met Owen Hart yesterday.
Owen Hart. He said, and then you had to explain to him that Owen Hart died from a fall. And he goes, I'm going to look that up on Google. So, like, then you don't hear from him for like 2 minutes. And you guys are talking, you and Nicole are talking, and then out of nowhere he goes, oh, that nigga's dead. It was fucking hilarious.
And then he also said that it's not. We were talking about addiction.
Yeah.
And in his opinion, it's not a real addiction unless your teeth fall out.
Right.
He said medically, like unless you lose your teeth.
Gotta get that on a
Not true
t-shirt.
addiction.
That's his next t-shirt.
Yeah. But it was, it was very funny yesterday.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Enjoyed my little drive home.
Good.
All right, we're going to break and get into the Rob Ford clip, which is probably
Yeah.
one of the most amazing things a politician has ever said.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fuck all those great fucking, sound clips from past presidents and world leaders.
Fucking, right?
This
Four
is the-
score and 7 years ago,
Fuck
my
that.
ass.
Who gives a fuck?
Ich bin ein what?
Yeah, fuck that.
I got a tree on my house.
Ich bin ein
What is that?
pussy licker.
What is
Oh, what happened? What happened, Iraq?
I misfired something.
Oh, shit.
What did you misfire?
No, he didn't misfire.
What did you mean to
He
hit?
wanted to play that, and it bombed horribly.
Eloc, what did you mean to hit?
No, every now and then I gotta play stuff off the air because the like stutters as soon as you play it. There's a pause, and that's what I was doing, and I hit the wrong pot.
Oh, boy.
By the
why
way,
don't you
we
just
don't have any computers at work today either.
Oh, our,
Yeah, there's a whole bank of computers that
There's none of them working out there?
oh, what happened?
there's so many shows that use those banks of computers. How many computers are out there? About 8, maybe.
Yeah.
It's about 8 of them. It's a wall. So all the other shows, they go and do their prep and stuff for their shows, and
IT.
and they're not working. So, but IT, We explained this the other day. If Howard's not working, the IT guys, a lot of them don't come in.
Yeah.
Because then they're not needed.
Yeah,
I'm
because
telling you, this whole place
else
revolves around Howard.
Everything else
and
just
no one gives
runs
a fuck.
itself. It's okay.
Plus, that's 8 questionnaires people would have to fill out.
Oh, shit.
What's wrong with
8?
It'd take forever.
And then if you pile up all the week-long wait periods,
right.
It's like a year and a half.
Yeah.
What's wrong with all those computers out there? How is Heather B going to do her prep today?
Oh, yeah. We always see Heather out there.
You can't connect to the network. It's saying remote desktop access doesn't work.
Oh, boy.
So
that's
everything's
not good.
all into one corporate thing where you can't just use a computer because it's a computer plugged in. It's all synced together, and if one's out, they're all out.
Mars, can maybe they email you a patch or a fix or an executable? No?
Can't email, no.
Oh, they can't email. I forgot about that. You can't email the fix.
Not an option.
Someone's got to actually come here from Washington, D.C. with it in a suitcase with a fucking handcuff around the handle.
Boy, this place, they really let the inmates run the asylum.
Wait, who's that? What's your name, sir?
Hi, this is Mr. Boss Wackadaka. I'm the boss, and I'm not going to let you do nothing.
Uh-oh. Well, we just want the computers fixed.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something there, jerk knee.
Oh. Jerk knee, huh?
Kind of sounds like jerky, doesn't it? This way I can convince myself I'm not stealing.
Well, Boss Wackadaka.
Wackadaka.
Boss Wackadaka.
Boss man Wackadaka.
People need those computers. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go and... I'm not improvising very good right now, but it actually...
Oh, my God. What is he doing? Was that a misfire?
Was that enough? Oh, my God. E-Rock! The kid in there keeps putting his hooves on the computer. I like E-Rock, but I won't talk to him because he roots around in his own shit and filth.
I have to be one charming motherfucking E-Rock.
All right, let's end this funny.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Alright, well that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, at Opie Radio, at Anthony Cumia, and at Jim Norton.
Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah, 50. Yeah. Now Mike Tyson up in this bitch. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Booga, booga, booga.
Enough of this palaver. Let's get this show on the road.
Friday. Good morning, everyone.
Hey.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Anyone eat any pussy last night?
Oh, boy. Only a pussy to eat at home.
Oh, man, there's plenty of pussy to eat at home.
Rob Ford is the greatest person to ever live.
Rob Ford, it's his daily apology that he has to give for everything. Every day there's something new. This one is fantastic. The whole thing, it was him saying what he said.
Yeah, check, yep, check it. I'm up early in the morning, yawning. Put Opie Anthony, yeah, Jimmy Tranny pointing. Opie like brother man, Ant wants to join the clan. Jimmy on the other hand, he working the other hand.
Turn my headphones up. They're horrible people, saying this old. Objectionable human beings, and I want you to know, unacceptable to my scene, but I'll give it a go. 50 Cent, Larry King, Opie and Anthony Show.
Go. I know you're feeling the flow, while Opie's mother hucking, Jim's trying to get blown. And we come to play around and we still in the show. I know you never heard nothing like this before.
How important is your board? Bored you'll never be, and don't worry about getting shot when you're with Anthony. Oh yeah, on the edge of your chair. Cause you really want to hear Opie, Anthony, and Jimmy. Just keep it right here.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, the Opie, Anthony Show.
Yeah, check this out.
Eat it up.
Oh.
I am so fucking heated up. I haven't been heated up in a long time, but this fucking place.
What happened?
Oh, they're holding us up for $350,000. That's what's happening. I am so fucking heated up, and I know we got a great day of radio, and this Rob Ford clip is going to be amazing. I am so fucking heated up. At every turn, these fucking guys are in our way.
I think
we need to figure out how the fuck to move on.
I think at this juncture, we best leave it to the professionals to talk this over.
What?
Off the air about
what professionals?
About money and the
professionals?
The event.
What professionals?
I don't know, like the guy that's in charge of that. And
they wanted $1 million, and then
maybe we shouldn't mention numbers.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. I'm just saying. Maybe we should just.
It's fine, man.
I'd like to.
These people need to know that they're holding us up.
Event.
We're not.
I'm sure we have the clips and stuff. The media around him, flabbergasted is the word.
Well, what about the jersey he was wearing too?
The jersey
he came to work for Battle. He's in a football jersey with his name on the back.
And I guess somebody from the team. What team that was it?
I have no idea. I guess I would assume it's the CFL team for Toronto, which I don't even know.
They were very upset.
Are they the Argonauts?
Yes.
That's the only CFL team I know, the Argonauts.
They were very upset that he was even wearing it. I mean, this guy...
There's the Stampede as well. I think I know 2 CFL teams.
I bet that's Calgary, the Stampede. Yes. They have the Calgary Stampede.
Yes, I believe so. Their football field is stupid.
Why were they mad at him for wearing their jersey?
Well, because he's a disgrace.
I disagree completely.
Of course.
Most people are disagreeing completely.
I'd be proud to have him wear my name.
Most people are for Rob Ford.
Just think what that jersey gets used for, to wipe his mouth off after he's home eating that fucking pussy. Yeah, I put mustard on it. I eat that fucking shit.
He rules, and I pray that he doesn't step down. Although it's getting harder and harder for him to do his job and stay around.
Now he's saying he's getting professional help, but for like drinking, maybe not for crack at all.
Certainly not for eating pussy, because he knows how to do that.
Oh man, might as well face it. You're addicted to pussy.
He doesn't just sit there and lick the fence.
No,
he knows what he's doing. Does the alphabet.
He gets in there.
To say that to the press.
And then as he's giving his apology, his wife is standing right next to him, like supporting him.
Right, with her hands over her pussy.
Of course, because
it's all raw and sore.
Looking at that pussy.
Why would you put your hands over your pussy?
You got it.
If your husband's talking about your pussy.
Right.
Amazing. Fucking amazing. I am so